Hello, Mr. Simon Byabakama. My name is Mordecai Murisa. I'm a Ugandan based in these United States of America. Recently, I sent you a message, and I'm here to have a conversation with you once again. If there's a thing I learned from the history of the Nazi Germany, was a thing that happened shortly after the fall of Adolf Hitler. And these were the Nuremberg trials, a series of 12 military tribunals where they were questioning military officers who enforced illegal orders. Many of them came up with an excuse. Oh, I was just following orders of my boss. But you know what? That wasn't an excuse enough to get you absolved. There was no way you'd convince a tribunal that with your consciousness you shoved Jews into gas chambers and see them burn. That wasn't an excuse enough. Oh, I was just following orders. Now, Mark Twain has told us, history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. And it's something that probably I'm seeing in Uganda. At this particular moment, you are the chairperson of Uganda's Electoral Commission. Supporters, bodyguards, people of Bobi Wine, a political candidate, are being abducted, many tortured, others disappeared. And all you do is give vague excuses, ignore, or become completely mute. It is wrong. Rise up to the occasion, reclaim your consciousness, and please save the soul of our country. Let yourself save the soul of our country. It is wrong what we see on the campaign trail of Bobi Wine. Beating up of people. Unarmed, non-violent people having to face the wrath of our politically motivated, controlled security agencies. Rise up to the occasion. If need be, suspend everything that's going on. Mr. Simon Byabakama, it is very easy when you are in the comfort of power to think, oh, this will never end. There's a delusion that overrides the reason and logic of men. But it usually comes crumbling down when you least expect. And time is going to come when Museveni is not here. You are all hell-bent on performing for an audience of one person, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, whose regime is going down the rabbit hole in ways we have never seen. And you're just quiet. Mr. Simon, rise up to the occasion. This is extremely wrong. Allow me play you this video of how Bobi Wine has been treated today. Watch.
Techali campaign yafuka lutalo tuli wano tuliwo mateeka akulira akakiiko k'ebyokulonda gwe bayita byabakama amanyi tulina okubeera wano amateeka gamanyi tulina okubeera wano bazze baziba amakubo tuleme kutuuka mu budde naye ne bwe tutuuse bali mu bakuba tiyagaasi naye muswadde nnyo laba ebikolobero bye bakola temuggyako kamera zammwe njagala ensi erabe eyo Uganda Police Franka Mwesigwa yabasindise bamekinga sure Kyagulanyi tayogera n'abantu naye bannange muli banna Uganda ebyo byonna bagenda bikola naye tujja kuwangula kati kambasabe muveewo nze kansigalewo bakole ebikolobero ebyo Mr. Byabakama, the world is watching you. We are here legally, but what you're doing to the people is against the law. That is what the Uganda police is doing. Mumuyambeko mukyalo oyo, mubayambeko abantu abafa, mubayambeko. That is what the police is doing. Mubayambeko tebafiirawo. Oyo gwe bakubye amenyese okugulu muyambeko. Oyo mukadde musituleko. Oyo mwana temubalinyalinya. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. But I'll tell you one day, we are going to be free. Banange mubere bagumu ne bamandera babakola bwe batyo naye bawangula. abantu b'ebbale ekyokukola mukimanyi obwo butiitiizi bwa poliisi bwa buswavu nnyo. Shame upon you. Shame upon you. Shame upon you, Frank Mwesigwa. Shame upon you, Museveni. Shame.
How do you explain that? How do you explain that? And tomorrow, it's going to be a normal day for you as chairperson of the Electoral Commission. Time is going to come. We're going to go down and look at the names of people who gave what orders. Simon Biabakama, don't you let the desire to entertain one man destroy you. There's a country to save. There's a country to save. You can't do that. That's wrong. Unarmed, non-violent people excited just listening to their political leader, only for you to, and you'll be, oh, I'm not culpable, I'm not responsible for that. Now, you are appointed chairperson of the Electoral Commission. Call it off. Set guidelines. And lastly, to the men and women in uniform, I have immense respect for our men and women in uniform, understanding the history of our country. We've never seen peaceful transfer of power. All we've known is bloodshed and violence. I know there are reasonable men and women in our security agencies. Now, when do you rise up? Now, I'm not telling you to rise up in some sort of violence. No. When do you say enough is enough? We shouldn't be enforcing illegal orders. And this is not some sort of rocket science that, oh, everything has been recorded in real time. Where's the military council? When do patriots in our military speak out? Why do we allow history to repeat itself over and over and over again? Serving the interests of one man who has been in power for 40 years, and he wants to be replaced by his son who prides in abducting people. Where are reasonable men? Where are people who can speak out and speak up and say this is wrong? Is this why what we paid for our grandparents and our parents in the Rural War, this is what we lost 500,000 people for? Really? Are you all quiet because, oh, you are comfortable because now you are a wealthy man and you're not bothered? Let me tell you, you reap what you sow. And if you won't speak out at this particular moment because you are comfortable, you are extremely selfish because you don't care about the future of your children and your grandchildren. What you're sowing now is what they will reap. So while you live in comfort in what you call success. Think about the next generation. The Katikiro of Buganda, Charles Peter Mayiga, wrote on his social media platform, and I quote, "Once again, I urge police and security agencies to keep law and order." Ladies and gentlemen, yes, the Prime Minister of a kingdom in Buganda, of Buganda Kingdom, is urging our folks who are supposed to keep law and order, is urging them to keep law and order. That means he's seen them breaking the law and being disorderly. So he's saying, I'm urging them to keep law and order in a non-violent, non-partisan manner during this campaign period. That was security agencies. Then he went, the second paragraph, he was addressing Simon Byabakama. He said this: "It is unrealistic to ban processions of supporters." Simon Byabakama said, we cannot have processions. He said, it is unrealistic to ban processions of supporters. He continues, "Political rallies are not prayer meetings to which worshippers go calmly. Political rallies are about excitement. How can you punish people for being excited? Oh, I'm going to tear gas you and pepper spray you because you're happy." And with Uganda's public transport, border, it's unrealistic to expect supporters to move to campaign venues quietly. It is unheard of. Now he's addressing the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, whom a few weeks ago said this is going to be the quietest election ever. It is not feasible. He continues, "Ensure supporters don't harm others, but let them be. Let us be happy. Let us be excited about a country we dream of. Bullets, tear gas, dogs. These make the Pearl of Africa bleed." And he signs CPM Charles Peter Mayiga. A kingdom official is telling our police, "Oh, actually, you should be keeping law and order," like he's reminding them their duty. Now, as I finish this, and I'm sorry for being emotional before your eyes, you can't kill all people. No. It has never worked. It's not going to work. It will never. You cannot kill all people. I ask every Ugandan to remain nonviolent, to remain peaceful, but be courageous at the same time. The Museveni regime is falling. And I hope men and women of goodwill will rise up to the occasion. Save the soul of our country.